Eat this, drink that, go.
What are the wait times of the HCA East Florida Hospital emergency rooms? Average in the single digits, less than 10 minutes. Just go to HCAEastFlorida.com. They list all their wait times for all their ERs, and they update them every 30 minutes. They'll come in handy if you're in your family one day. That's HCAEastFlorida.com. Well, we just had an outstanding first dish from Chef Brian Cornelius at Shooter's Waterfront, Northeast 32nd Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. Been there for 37 years. Completely remodeled, just gorgeous place with wonderful chef-driven food. And we're going to have another dish in just a second. We're also joined by one of the mixologists, correct? Amy Kolarovich.
Yes.
Oh, he did that
You
right.
did. That was beautiful. Yes. Thank you.
And Chef, while you're doing this, Amy, tell us about this. Tell me about the program for mixologists and what we can expect at Shooters.
So just like Chef Brian said about our food, it's very chef-driven. We're very lucky to have an awesome mixology team at Shooters.
Mm-hmm.
So they've all delivered their creativity to develop our cocktail menu,
Okay.
which is awesome. I like that it's very team-driven.
What are you going to be preparing for us today?
We will be having a guava martini, which is going to pair beautifully with our cashew-crusted mahi.
Okay.
It really ties in with the Thai curry sauce. And then a sangria martini,
Okay.
which is going to pair excellent with our shrimp and scallops, with a nice rich scallop, and then a boozy sangria.
Okay, great. Why don't you go to it?
Let's do
And
it.
Chef, why don't you keep going what you're doing?
Excellent.
Go ahead, Amy. If
Let-
you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
be
Let me
making
grab
these things,
my
go ahead.
vodka.
We missed something. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got booze. Booze is important for
That's very
the most
important.
important
That's
part.
the important part. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, Chef. So is that plain jasmine rice? Is that what you did with it?
This is more of it's a sticky rice, kind
Right.
of like you would use for sushi.
Right.
So we did that. We have that warm. And then what I did is I just sauteed some spinach. And I added to it this coconut red Thai curry.
Oh,
Infused with all kinds of ginger and lemongrass.
See, that looks.
I mean, that
outstanding.
sauce looks just amazing.
Right.
It's like a orangey color.
Yeah. No, it's
You
a
know,
beautiful.
it's
color
beautiful.
Yep. And then earlier we had crusted, pan-seared this mahi with some cashews.
Ugh.
So yeah.
And I love your cast iron pan.
For it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I love.
Required, right?
You know, that's another thing I think I picked up cooking young with my grandma. She was,
Yeah.
Cast iron.
everything was cast iron. She had those big blue, white speckled
Right.
sauce pots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amy,
I remember
country-
those.
country
Yeah.
You've used some Grey Goose vodka.
Yes.
What was the juice you put in?
So we put in some fresh squeezed orange juice
Right.
and a beautiful elderflower liqueur.
Okay. Elderflower liqueur.
Yep. Topped with some Pinot Noir. We wanted something that kind of complements the drink rather than overpowers
What an
it.
unusual
Wow,
combination.
exactly.
So it's nice and light compared to something that would be
It looks
rather
delicious.
heavy.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Mint.
We're going to tear up some mint leaves and give it a nice figure 8 shape.
Okay.
Just listening to that ice on the other
In the
side.
back of the thing. That's
You
right.
do want to get a nice froth on your
Right.
on your beverage, and we will strain it into a martini vessel,
And what do we call this at Shooters?
a sangria martini.
A sangria martini.
So-
and so you say this will go really well with that crusted mahi dish.
I would actually pair this with the shrimp and
Oh, shrimp and
scallops.
scallops,
Yeah,
okay.
with those
Sorry.
nice rich scallops.
Right.
You want to give the mint a nice slap to really release the aromas. And just garnish with mint and raspberry.
Brenda, go to it.
Okay.
It looks outstanding. Just
This looks
outstanding.
beautiful. It's
Now,
gorgeous.
Chef, is this another dish that's on the menu all the time? Because this is right up my alley.
Oh, all the time.
Lunch and dinner?
Wow.
Just dinner, actually.
Okay. You have a separate lunch menu.
We do, yes.
And tell us about the menu.
So during lunch, we have such features as like a classic Cubano sandwich. So we house roast mojo pork and shred it with Black Forest ham, house made sweet and spicy pickles, nice soft Cuban bread. And
I love that. Pickles are important.
they are
Pickles
important.
are
You gotta have the
important.
right pickles. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't make a Cuban without a pickle. That's what I
No,
always
no,
say.
you need that bright citrus.
Exactly right.
briny.
All right. Now we're gonna make the cocktail that's gonna go with this wonderful crusted.
That he can't
mahi.
wait to dig into.
Yeah. So go ahead, Amy. What you got?
All
going?
right. We're going to start with
What
an
is that?
ounce and a half of real McCoy silver rum.
All right.
All right. We're going to do a ½ ounce of lime juice. The acidity really cuts. It cuts the sweetness of the guava with still maintaining that flavor profile.
All right.
So we like to add our house-made guava puree, and it's very simple and straightforward. We'll go with a nice figure 8 shake again on this cocktail. And then we'll give it a wonderful strain into a coupe style martini glass.
Right.
And we garnish with our edible flower that just floats right on top.
It's pretty too.
Yes, it's beautiful.
All right,
Ah.
Brenda.
Okay. Okay. Gotta get the fork.
The fork right there.
I have to
Okay,
try
now.
it. Oh, that's nice.
Is it?
It's refreshing too.
That's really nice. And perfect for South Florida, and I know it will be beautiful with this.
Well, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Boy, it's got a real strength to it. It'll stand up to the fish and to the sauce, more importantly, right?
Yeah, to help bring out some of those deep nuances in the
right.
curry.
Oh, Jimmy, try
Again,
this.
they're open at 11
So
a.m.,
good.
which I love about them, and they're open, of course, for dinner too, and then brunches on the weekends. And they do so many special things at Shooters. They do really. And I'm so glad to know that it's there and humming and doing really well. So if you get a chance, especially you've got people coming from out of town, you want to take them on the water. You know,
Absolutely.
if you want to come
Right.
to South Florida,
Yeah.
you don't want to take them. You know, I love Plantation. I love Miramar. I work in beautiful downtown Miramar. But you know what? I think Shooters would be a great place to take family and friends when
Yeah.
they come to South Florida.
Yeah, because it's right on the water, and you have
Yeah.
so few options, to do
Weekends,
that.
we always have
And with
live
this new
music.
event
It's a good time.
space,
Right,
wow.
you have live music on the
beautiful.
weekends all the time. Well, and they've got that great summer series.
summer
too, that sounds-
concert
it
Yeah,
sounds
Rock the
schedule.
Dock.
So terrific. Rock the Dock.
Kicking off July 20th.
Right, and that's
That sounds such
the
fun.
Southern music theme.
It is.
Right. So learn more by going to shooterswaterfront.com. Shooterswaterfront.com. Tell me how you all got started with this. I know that you were a fan of your grandmother who cooked, and that's how you learned and began the process. How about you? How'd you get involved in the hospitality industry?
At a very young age, I became a bartender at the age of 19, and that's something that you find fun at that age.
Right.
So I stuck with it, and here I am 7 years later.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm the assistant general manager over at Shooters, and I work with the bar team to work on the beverage program.
You know, there's so much to be said about somebody that can stay in business for 37 years. That's the other thing.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of it has to be customer service as well. That's a large part of Shooters, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah. People really come for the food and come back for the service. It's
Right.
just impeccable.
Exactly. And remember, they've got an event space too that's now on the second floor of Shooters. So if you've got a graduation or a wedding or whatever it might be, it's a gorgeous space overlooking the water right there in Fort Lauderdale.
Showers, bridal and
What's that, Brenda?
showers when
Showers.
people have showers.
Oh, you mean a shower? Yes, that's a shower.
Wedding and baby
We can
showers.
translate for Brenda anytime. Yeah, a shower would be a wonderful place to go to Shooters Waterfront in Fort Lauderdale to enjoy it. Do you have a favorite dish on the menu?
The shrimp and scallops.
Yeah,
is-
Yeah.
It's outstanding. I mean, and you cook the scallops so perfectly well.
So perfect.
With a risotto, it's a sweet corn risotto that's and a beurre blanc sauce around it. It just couldn't be any better. How about you? When you want to order something, what do you eat?
I go shrimp and scallops.
Do you
It's
really?
a fan favorite. Yes, I do.
How long has that been on the menu at Shooters?
It's one
Forever.
of the only one that's made it consistently
Right.
on the menu throughout all the changes for the past 5 years.
Do you have another menu item that people come in and you better have it on the menu or people are going to be upset?
Our lamb chops.
Lamb chops.
The
Yeah.
lamb chops are a go-to, and we just
Really?
recently changed them with our new menu rollout, and they're even bigger and better.
What about your
I love lamb
your
chops.
wine menu? What do you do for? What's your philosophy about a wine menu?
Balance. You have to
Right.
have everything across the board,
Right.
and different tiers as well.
Yeah, different price
Yeah,
ranges.
exactly. And we have a lot of nice everyday drinking wines, which is very, very cool to have.
Yeah, well, I've never seen a wine utilized like this, especially a Pinot Noir, in some kind of a martini. What an interesting and
What an
inventive
interesting
way
Yeah,
to
we've
do it.
never
cocktail.
seen a sangria martini.
No,
so
gosh,
we
that,
put a boozy twist onto it,
and
and
it's
it's
outstanding
enjoyable.
too.
Yeah.
Again, it's Shooters Waterfront, and the location is right there at Northeast 32nd Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. I mean, the waterfront area there is gorgeous. Shooterswaterfront.com is where you can find them. Lunch Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then they go right into the dinner service from 4 to 10 p.m. And then Saturday and Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 4. Remodeled, renovated. They had a 340-foot dock outside. They got a best happy hour Monday through Friday, 4 to 7, half off all drinks and small bite menus too. And of course, they've got that brunch buffet, a la carte menu as well is available to you. And bottomless mimosas and Bloody Marys. But for me, I think it's still yoga on Saturday morning
Oh, yeah.
at the waterfront between 8:30 and 9:30.
Come down, Jimmy. You'll be there.
I'm going to be there. you be there too.
I'm waiting for them to make those mimosas.
Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Amy, what a pleasure.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Back to
coming.
more right after this.
All right.
Eat this, drink that.
Go.
Go.